Well, where are we going on the map here? Oh, see crazy girl over here. Well, Taki, look what I found. What's that? A surgical scalpel. I was wandering around some ruins when I found an old hospital. I rummaged through the debris and excavated a whole surgery kit. Can't believe I found such a nice blade. It must be my lucky day. Just think how much easier I can do my cutting. She swung the scalpel around as she ran down the hallway. She's acting like a psychotic slasher, like Genocide Jill. Alright, so that's everything on this floor. Couple on the second floor. Go to the third floor first. Check out what's going on with our leader here. Even though she hates our guts. Wait, I thought I could have just went in the room. Just went right in there. Peeked into the war room and saw Hiriko typing something on the computer with a serious look on her face. What are you doing, Hiriko? I'm looking over footage of past battles and making a record. Record of how many invaders and which commanders we took out. Basically, I'm creating objective data detailing how much we've contributed to this war. Even doing administrative work, she might be hard to get along with, but she's certainly brilliant and capable. She is. Isn't that a lot of work? Obviously, you think I want to do this boring work? Well, I don't, but it's still important. We need to keep these kinds of records. Or they might try to shortchange us when it comes to our reward when the war is over. Reward? Didn't I mention it? These invaders have a pretty nice bounty on their heads. That's what Saray said, at least. That's true. That's why I'm documenting all this for you, so that doesn't happen. So their reports for taking out the invaders? I might be able to use this information later when I'm trying to get Gaku on board. Yeah, he cares about money. By the way, do you know if there's anything Gaku might want? Huh? Oh, sorry. Never mind. He just hates us. I feel. Alright. What do you have to offer, sir? Something Gaku might want. What about some needles and thread? Needles and thread? Apparently he's good at sewing, and he don't seem like no amateur. Once he looked at the embroidery on my jacket, he got all worked up. He's all like, not bad, but I can do something like that easy. So, he can sew. Surprised that he has such a domestic side to him. Why do you think he learned how to sew? Well, he's the oldest of a big family. After having to sew up the clothes his brothers ripped up day in and day out, he just got good at it. A big family? That's not what he told me. He said he was an orphan. Consider that his family, the home, maybe? Apparently he's got over 20 siblings. Like, holy shit, right? But I guess every family's got their issues. Wait a second, maybe those are the other foster kids living in the group home. Your big brother's son. But if that's the case, turns out he's got a family after all. I should make a note of this. Got a family of foster siblings. Thank you, sir. Definitely help contributing to that. We'll take a look at the other room. Maybe. It's on the other side. I'm not making that kind of effort. Just do this instead. A present? What about clothes? Clothes? I guess his outfits are always patched up. He doesn't have a lot of clothes, or the money to buy more. I see. So he doesn't have the means. I think he'd be very happy if you gave him clothes. I can't just bring him any old clothes. It'll have to be something he likes. If I'm going to get him clothes, I need to research his taste. Okay, starting to get an idea of what present to get for Gaku. Present? What about clothes? Always wearing patched up clothes, so a gift related to clothing might be good. Although giving him clothes isn't a good plan. I'm sure he has his own taste and style, and the chances of him liking whatever clothes I pick out are low. Make his own? According to Takamaru, he can sew pretty well at that. And what about giving him a sewing kit? He'd be able to make whatever clothes he wants, and even keep wearing his current clothes by mending them whenever he needs to. Search Gift-O-Matic for sewing-related gifts. After a few minutes of searching... Okay. Sewing kit with all the tools needed for any project in the hands of an expert is better than a machine. Sewing kit. This looks good. The materials I'll need are needles, thread, and scissors, and cotton. It's a lot of materials. Gathering them all is going to be a pain. Found an old hospital, rummaged through the debris, and activated a whole surgery kit. If the place Terumi found was a surgical facility, they might have needles and thread for stitching. It's also sure to have scissors. And if there are medical cotton pads, they might work in place of the cotton. Okay, I'll go exploring tomorrow. I'll have Terumi show me the abandoned hospital so I can gather the materials. Okay. Getting a little bit closer, day 14. Ready to go find more scalpels for my cutting, Taki?
Hey!
Taki? Mean to look for materials to make his presents, Terumi? That laugh, I love it. Alright, let's go exploring and see what we can find. Should be interesting. Okay, take me to that hospital, Terumi. Okay, don't get mad at me if I get lost. It's down. And I can go left or right. Find an old jewelry store in the ruins. There might be something useful. We'll search. Found a clear stone. It should be usable as crafting materials. Got transparent stone.
We did it.
Okay. Small flowers. Pick some. Okay.
This looks good.
That helps. Go to and go backwards. Find a large jar. There's only one thing to do at a time like this. Flip it over. Beautiful seed was inside the jar. When you ate it, you felt somehow more skillful. Okay. Get into a couple of fights. Got to be careful with these. I think it's just the two of us. That shouldn't be too bad. We'll have to be careful though.
Let's do this. Ha! Got it. Good to go.
Got 10.
Here we go! Stab, stab, stab! Okay, okay! Go, Giant of Fire! Let's go!
Ready when you are. Not gonna cut it.
Wow. What in the world happened?
I totally got you!
What are you guys doing? Thought the devil magic was just for the Cardinals.
It's killing game time! Seriously depressing. Despawn or something!
Let's go.
Oh, can't do anything. I need her to get the kill on him.
Hi-ya! Uh-oh! Dead already! Fine. I'll end it all here! Boring.
Here we go.
Alright, we should be good here because just 2 hits to
Take
kill.
this. I've got this.
No damage taken. Man, that's crazy. That has to make you feel pretty good though.
Yes.
Always nice to see your team put up a bunch of runs. Not that I would know. Speaking of, what happened in baseball today? I was asleep. The Yankees with a shutout win. Dodgers won. Cardinals, yeah, Cardinals lost the Mets. Cubs won. And dang. Pirates lost. Alright, what are we gonna start with here?
Here we go! Stab, stab, stab! Okay, okay! Good.
Do it again. Big
Let's
one
do
here.
it to it. Piece of cake!
Here we go. There. I've got this. Here we go. All right, let's go. Takes more than that.
Alright, take the armor. Please come after him. Thank you. It actually works out really well because she's already in a spot.
Game time!
Then fatigue, she does a little bit more. Or
Say when.
let's go this route.
Let's do this. Ha! Got it. Ready when you are. I've got this. Harder. Say when. Ha!
Alright, no damage taken so far. I'll take it. I will take it.
This looks good.
Find a large turnip. We'll pull on it, why not? Got a large turnip. Sweet.
We did it.
military. You've activated a time bomb. Activated a time bomb, we'll run. Go back on space. Got scrap parts. That's okay.
Yes.
A runaway dump truck suddenly hurtles toward you. What the heck? Ah.
We did it.
Ear pick? The hell is that? Find a small pond. The water's cloudy. You can't see the bottom. Fish it out. Why not? Oh, why wade into it? The area look like we're headed down there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Old playground. Yeah, let's play on the swings. I feel like you might get hurt playing the sandbox.
Real nice.
Okay. Bamboo.
Yes.
Inventory is full. You find a disused gem. I use a treadmill. I like to run. One, two, three, four. Ground starts shaking while you're exploring an abandoned building. Hide. Party took damage.
Real nice.
Nah. I'll leave it. Water's coming out of the ground here. We'll drink some. Alright, got all the materials. Okay, can we go home then? I'm getting bored. I just want to go back to my room and play depressing... whatever that word is. Alright, some good stuff. We got some other materials. Got an ear pick. Not bad. Progress the story a little bit now. Alright, sewing kit. Crafted.
Haha.
Yes, the sewing kit's done. I immediately headed to Gaku's room with the newly made gift. In your room, bro. Doesn't matter how many times you come over, I'm never going to fight those invaders. The only way to convince me is with a sack full of money. The heck is this? A sewing kit? Wait, you're giving this to me? Yeah, I figured you could use the sewing kit to make whatever clothes you wanted. Or you can keep mending the clothes you already have. You're good at sewing, right? Alright, I gotta admit, this is pretty thoughtful. I just noticed some holes in my clothes. Yes, that's a pretty good reaction. I can tell his expression is soft. Look, I feel bad saying this after you gave this to me and all, but I still can't fight. Seriously terrified of those invaders. As you can see, I'm not exactly the big Macho Chad type. Macho Chad. No, I'm not asking you to fight just in exchange for this gift. More like a gift so I can get a chance to talk to you some more. Mind telling me why you're so against fighting? Persuasion time? Why won't I fight? Isn't it obvious?
Hey!
Because I'm freaking terrified.
I get dragged to this completely insane place, and then they tell me to go fight these monsters? Like, what am I supposed to do? What even are these invaders? They look like they came straight out of a manga. Yeah, no way. Doesn't matter how much you ask, I can't and I won't. I mean, you tell me. How can you guys even bring yourselves to fight them? Seems like you're the ones with a few screws loose.
Make that money.
Gaku, if you fight, you can make money.
What? Make money? According to Hiriko, every invader you bag nets you a bounty reward. If you fight the invaders with us, you'll be able to make some serious cash. No freaking way. So you're saying this could be a way out of being broke? No, not just that. We actually have a chance of hitting it big and getting rich. Oh yeah. Come fight with us. Let's get through this war and make a ton of cash. I extended my hand and urged him to participate in the coming battles, but wouldn't take my hand. Instead, he averted his gaze and bit his lip. What's the matter? You don't want money? Yeah, I do. Real bad. You have any idea how long I've been broke? I'd gladly risk my life. No, 2 of my lives for a big payout. Wow. Then? But if I decide to fight here and help you take out the invaders, then all those bastards in the TRC would be saved too. Huh? Not a good thing? No way, it's not fair. Yeah, basically like they had a better life than me, or they looked down on them. One of the two. Or both. Not fair. Told you, I'm an orphan, right? I grew up poor in a group home. You may not know this, but society pretty much treats you like dirt when you're a poor orphan. No matter how much I ask for help. Those jerks in the complex never even gave me the time of day.
They didn't help me, so why should I help them? How is that fair?
Fair? Now's not the time to be thinking about fair. Shut up. You grew up in a happy family. I don't want to hear crap from you. Started breathing heavily as he shut me down. Hatred towards the society that abandoned him is Gaku's true reason for not fighting. He'll never agree to join us until the hatred is addressed.
Hey!
I'm here if you want to talk about it. I'd love to know everything you've been through. I decided to ask Gaku about his past and see if I could find a way to change his mind.
You want to know how many jobs I was holding down back in the complex? 17! I was working 24/7, 365 days a year. I worked every day until I was about to collapse, and I don't have a single penny to my name. It all went to running the group home. I never got any time to myself.
Why did I have to work this much?
Isn't that
Why'd you
messed
deserve
up?
it?
So I asked adults for help, to show some love to our home, but we got nothing. Politicians ignored our request for assistance. I went to companies to ask for donations and got tea thrown in my face. There's no way I'm gonna help any of them. I wish they'd all die. I will never, ever, ever fight for any of them.
Save your siblings.
My siblings? Takamaru told me. You're the oldest in the group home, and you have a lot of foster siblings. If the complex gets destroyed, they'll all die. You're fine letting the invaders massacre your entire family? He fell silent. He seemed rattled. As much as he seems to hate the complex at large, there's no way he just abandoned his family. He's bound to change his mind once he realizes his siblings are in danger. No, I'm still not fighting. What? Don't you even care if your whole family gets killed? They're not my family. It's not like we're blood related. They're just strangers who happen to live in the same group home as me. Hey, friends are family too. What's wrong with you? You may not be blood related, but you're still family. Not only are they not family, they're a huge burden. I had to suffer my entire life because of those stupid brats. Thinking about it ticks me off. They freaking use me. If it weren't for them, my life wouldn't be as miserable. Brats can go die. Die, 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 die.
I hope the invaders kill every single one of those brats.
Wow. What is this guy? Really? I get his anger towards the TRC, but why is his family as well? They went through the same hardships. Are you so angry at your family? Would you mind telling me? Needed to abate Gaku's anger, get him to fight. I decided to try again. How'd it go? Who won?
The reason I was holding down so many jobs at once was to earn enough money to feed my siblings. Every cent I earned disappeared into their stomachs. I'm the one working myself to the bone, but I couldn't even afford to buy a single shirt. And despite all that, they never even thanked me once. They just complained about how there was never enough food or snacks. They treated me like a slave. If anything broke, they figured I'd fix it. They ripped their shirt, Gaku will mend that too. I must have mended their clothes thousands of times. I'd stay up all night just to sew for them. They're little parasites that drained me of my time and money. If it weren't for them, I would have had free time and money for myself. I could have bought new clothes, eaten some good food, maybe even moved out on my own. Give me back my time and money! Damn it! Just die! Die, 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 you stupid brats! Die, 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 die!
Enough already!
Not until society gives me what I'm owed. Turn into such a piece of trash because society sucks. It's all society's fault, not mine. I'll let him go a little bit longer then. You want an OT? Nice.
The reason I was holding down so many jobs at once was to earn enough money to feed my siblings. Every cent I earned disappeared into their stomachs. I'm the one working myself to the bone, but I couldn't even afford to buy a single shirt.
I forgot about
Despite all
the
that,
roster
they
update.
never even thanked me once. They just complained about how there was never enough food or snacks. They treated me like a slave. If anything broke, they figured I'd fix it. They ripped their shirt, Gaku will mend that too. I must have mended their clothes thousands of times. I'd stay up all night just to sew for them. They're little parasites that drained me of my time and money. If it weren't for them, I would have had free time and money for myself. I could have bought new clothes, eaten some good food, maybe even moved out on my own. Give me back my time and money! Damn it! Just die! Die, 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 you stupid brats! Die, 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 die! The invaders can kill every last one of those brats. I wouldn't even shed a tear.
Liar. I don't believe you. Oh, so not... Damn it, die. They can all die, so waiting actually works. They all deserve to die. They all should just die. Then why? Why is it when I imagine them being killed, I start
crying?
Because you don't want them to die. Not really. But if you think about it, I'd be way better off without them. They don't add any benefit to my life. Family's not about benefits. You should know that better than anyone. You're trying to convince yourself that you should abandon them when you know you can't. You're only making yourself suffer. How about you give up and just accept it? Fight to save your sibling. Do you want me to save the little brats who ruined my life? Wow. Damn it, my life sucks. Was I a panty thief in my previous life? Well.
Gaku, if you don't want to help the Tokyo residential complex, that's fine. I'm not doing this to save the world either. Honestly, as long as I can protect what matters most to me, that's all I care about.
Took a step closer to him and stared right into his eyes.
You don't need to save the Tokyo residential complex. You don't even need to let go of your hate. Just fight to protect what matters most to you. Like me. For the ones waiting for you at the group home. Just fight for your family.
I think we convinced our second person. Yeah. Hey, clean your damn room. I never asked for all those brothers and sisters, you know? My own parents didn't want me, so who needs family? It just get in the way. Why should I have to keep busting my hump for them even now? They could be a million miles away for all I know. My whole life, I've had to sacrifice everything for their sake. Talk about rotten luck. But still, you can't just abandon them. They're family. We might not be related by blood, but they're the only family I've got, you know? Yeah. Of course. There's nothing wrong with wanting to be there for your family. Is it asking too much for you to fight for them too? Got him. I think that'll convince him. Sorry, but can you give me some time alone? I need to think through all this. Sure, I understand. Thanks, man. You're a real decent guy. I feel a little better about myself now. I like that music too.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 50th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
All right. So we're halfway there. The announcement played like usual, and I got out of bed feeling like it would just be another morning. But then... who could that be? I opened the door and welcomed my guest inside. How did you like the meatloaf? A real taste of home, right? Just like Mama used to make? There's a reason for that. I sliced your mother up into little pieces and put her in the... Just kidding. You've been through... She's wild.
Hey!
Yeah, sure, you got me. Did you want something, or did you just come here to prank me? Don't shoot the messenger, bro. Mistress Hiriko sent me on important business. Mistress Hiriko? She wants you and me and Takamar and Eito to meet up in the cafeteria. That means write the F now, mister. Anyway, now you know. I have to go tell the others. Mistress Hiriko's orders must be carried out promptly and efficiently. She bounded away, leaving chaos and confusion in her wake. Another meeting, huh? Only us this time. The deadline's tomorrow, so maybe Hiriko wants to discuss that test she mentioned. Well, only one way to find out. Cafeteria, here I come. Is there anyone else that I can talk to? No. Hey, the other two are out. Don't know where they're at, though. They're not in there. Where are they? Oh, they're in the hall. See what they have to say first. Good morning, Mr. Samino. We're back.
Huh?
Back? Where did you go? We were out gathering herbs and grasses. We're pretty good at figuring out which ones are edible. There's been times in our lives when we've had to learn that the hard way. Can't believe we're back to eating grass to survive. What the heck? This outside world is really something. We found plants I've never even seen before. Don't overdo it or eat anything that could be poisonous, okay? There's no need to worry. Eito's been sneaking us bread on the side. Such a considerate friend, unlike a certain someone I could mention. Well, excuse me. And excuse us, we must be going. This wild grass salad isn't going to eat itself. Goodbye. Interesting. Very interesting. Ah, you're all here. There we are, gathered them all up, just like you told me. I can see that. You did an admirable job, Kurumi. Mistress praised me. Did something happen between those two? Come on, let's hear it. What do you want this time? I want to report on your progress, how your attempts to win over the non-fighters going. So this was part of your plan. Have you managed to convince them yet? You only have 1 day left. Well, not all of them, but I think Tsubasa and Gaku are starting to come around. I see. That's good. Didn't expect you to convert all 5, of course, but we can deal with the holdouts later. Deal with them how? True to my original plan, anybody who doesn't have the will to fight will be forced to leave tomorrow. What? Wait a minute. It took a while, but we made real progress. For just a little more time, I'm sure we can... I'm sorry, but a promise is a promise. I can't go back on my word. Without any protection or battle experience, they'll die out there. If they're not going to contribute to the war effort anyway, what difference does it make? She's very... to the point. Why does it have to be like this? To defeat the invaders and win the war, naturally. You really think abandoning those guys is going to make it any easier for us to win? I'm certain of it. I've already pointed out the possibility of them drawing the enemy's attention away from the school for a while. I mean, she's not wrong, and it just sucks they have to say it out loud. There's also the chance that facing real danger will knock some sense in them and finally bring out their fighting spirit. Those chances are slim. It's not worth the risk. There is nothing I won't do for the sake of victory. Allowing victory to elude us would render the risk we've taken and the sacrifice we made up to now completely meaningless. If you have time to spend worrying about the others, I prefer you spend it training to use your Hemo Anima more effectively. The enemy commanders are far stronger than us. We'll never defeat them if we get too hung up on our own survival. If push comes to shove, we all have to be prepared to give our lives. As usual, she left no room for discussion, leaving us alone to mull over her words and consider our options. Such an ice queen. How can anybody not stand that? Something she said just now bothers me. Aside from the obvious, you mean? Maybe the part about nothing, like, whatever for victory, that line? Yes, but never mind. It's probably just my imagination. Nothing worth worrying about. It's our next move. Today's our last chance to save those guys.
Hey!
I'll talk to them one last time. It might not do any good, but it's worth a try. We have to do something or it'll all be over for them tomorrow. You're right. We can't possibly abandon our friends to such a cruel fate. I won't let Hiriko force him out either. I'll step in to protect him if I have to. Can't use violence and threats to get people to do what you want. Society just doesn't work like that. I never expected Takamaru to be one to uphold the laws of society. Appearances can be deceiving, I guess. What's up, dude? She's a little quirky. In the back of my mind, I'd been expecting, hoping, really, that Hiriko would go back on her plan and cut the non-fighters some slack. I could see now how foolish I'd been to think that even if I'd managed to change Tsubasa and Gaku's mind, Shoma and the twins will still have to leave. Can't let that happen. I have to try to talk to them one last time. To talk to Shoma. Before it's too late. Well, talk to the three of them that should be in the back. I wonder if he's in. Rang the doorbell and waited. Eventually the door slowly opened. Hello, I'm sorry. Please forgive me for ruining your day with my existence. Well, we're off to a great start here. Hey, Shoma, that deadline Hiriko set for you guys is coming up tomorrow, you know? Are you sure you won't reconsider things? At this rate, she really is going to throw you out. Yes, I know. I guess I'll just be thrown out like the trash I am. You don't really want that, though, right? You shouldn't expect too much from me. I'm so hopelessly inept that me losing is basically a foregone conclusion, no matter what kind of conflict it is. What about your dog? This isn't some kind of physical or psychological shortcoming I can work on and overcome someday. My uselessness is baked into me at a cellular level. A cellular level. Yikes. I may as well accept my fate. My staying here would only cause more trouble for everyone. You understand what you're saying, right? Once you get beyond the wall of fire, you'll probably die. Yes, I know. I've accepted that, too. Like, this guy is very depressing, to the point where it makes me not like him. Like, there's some semblance of not having self-esteem, but this is just a bit much, you know? I'm sorry to disappoint you, but it's better to get it over with now, so I don't really let you down later. I'm sorry you had to end up here with someone like me. Bowed his head in a gesture of deep regret and disappeared back into the darkness of his room. It's no good. He's too pessimistic for me to convince him now. I don't know what we're gonna do. Get rid of this guy first. I can't stand him. Rang the doorbell and waited. A moment later, the door was thrown open. Mr. Samino, it's you. So what do I owe the pleasure? Don't tell me you're still hoping to convert me to your side. How much do you think you can achieve in just one day? Ema, please. At least think about it. I've done all the thinking I need to, Mr. Samino. My safety is guaranteed, thanks to the plan I've come up with. Hi, famous. Oh, right. You mentioned before that you had a plan of your own. It's a simple enough solution. All I need is a way for me and my dear sister to remain at the academy without needing to fight. There's no way Hiriko is going to allow that. That's the problem my strategy aims to address.
Hey!
And what is this strategy exactly? Oh, I'm so sorry, but I can't tell you that. If you knew about it, we'll lose all strategic value. He waved me goodbye and closed the door, his easy smile devoid of any kind of fear or anxiety. Seems so confident. I hope the secret plan of his isn't anything violent. Fair enough. I won't play tomorrow, so tomorrow will be a safe space. Like, a full safe space. This is Kaku's room. Keiko. I don't know how to say her name. Maybe she'll be more willing to listen to me today. I rang the doorbell and waited. After a little while, the door was pulled open by a shaky, hesitant hand. Brother dear. Oh, it's you. Talk to me. Sorry if I surprised you. I just wanted to ask you something. Have you made your decision on what you're going to say tomorrow? If you don't agree to fight like the rest of us, you'll have to leave. I know, but my dear brother said he had a plan. He said there's no need for me to fight. Just like he said there's no need for me to ever get married or leave home. I feel like that's a discussion for another day. Okay, but let's put him and his plan aside for now. What do you want to do? Yeah, let's ask the real questions here. What do you want to do, lady? Me? Yeah, you're a human being. You can make your own decisions. What do you want to do?
Oh.
Was it really that hard of a question?
Uh,
I don't really know. My dear brother usually handles all the big decisions. Part of the problem. It's no different now. I have no choice but to go along with what he said. Not really. You can make your own decision. All right. I guess that's that then. Thank you for coming. She bowed uncertainly and closed the door, being careful to avoid making eye contact the whole time.
Hey!
It's about what I expected. I can't imagine a timid girl like that ever going out on the battlefield. Talked to all three of the remaining non-fighters, but it hasn't done any good. Sorry. I've done what I can now. I guess I'll just go back to my room. Thank you. I had a feeling it would turn out this way, but I'm still not happy about it. If those three really are kicked out tomorrow, what will happen to them? Isn't there anything I can do? I wonder who that could be. Has one of them changed their mind after all? Hope fluttered in my chest as I went to the door, but when I opened it... Hello. May I have a moment of your time? Oh, hey, Ata. What's up? I wanted to discuss something with you, about Hiriko. What about her? You remember what I told you in the cafeteria this morning? Something Hiriko said back then bothered me. I've been thinking about it. I'm sure now that it's important. So what did she say that was so strange? I thought you said it was probably nothing. That was just an excuse. I thought it would be better if we didn't discuss it in front of everyone. What do you mean? I'm almost certain Hiriko is hiding something from us. If I pressed the matter, we'd have gotten into a big argument. Things are strained enough right now as it is. I didn't want to risk escalating them further. Guess that makes sense. What is that you think she's hiding? I want you to think back to what Hiriko told us before she left and see if anything stands out. The enemy commanders are far stronger than us. We'll never defeat them if we get too hung up on our own survival. That humanoid invader with the strange transformation was certainly stronger than any other foes we've come up against. But she said commanders, plural, not singular. True, I didn't catch that. We've never fought an invader like that before or since. It's not impossible that there's others like it out there, or stronger. But Hiriko spoke about there being more as if it was a sure thing. Now that you mention it, that is kind of weird. Bear in mind what I'm about to say is just my own conjecture. That's also that Commander had Hemo Anima too. But it seems to me that Hiriko views this war differently from the rest of us, almost like she knows something we don't. That wouldn't be out of the question. She did say she's been fighting the invaders a lot longer than we have. But if the people in charge have told her something, or if she's found out something for herself, what could it be? Only one way to find out. We have to ask her about it ourselves. What? Just like that? There's no way she'll tell us the truth that easily. She'll probably brush this whole thing off. Knowing what she knows will allow us all to make more informed decisions. It makes sense, strategically speaking. If she insists on dodging the issue after that, we can get everyone together and put more pressure on her. We could even make her step down as a leader. That is true too. Vote her out. What? If Hiriko's no longer in charge, she won't have the authority to make the others leave. It's not like we voted her into that position to begin with anyway. You're basically suggesting we stage a mutiny. Isn't that a step too far? I don't think it will come to that. Hiriko won't let anything happen that might jeopardize our chances of beating the invaders. Yeah, that's true. I don't know what this information she's hiding is, but if it can help us, or help give us a better perspective on the war, we ought to know about it. It might even make the last 3 non-fighters change their minds. There's a chance worth betting on, don't you think? That's a chance. I guess. You see, it's in everyone's best interest for Hiriko to share what she knows with us. The thing is, though, she scares me. I'm not great at talking to people anyway, and I don't think I could make my case very well. I always feel better around you, and you have quite a way with words, so... so that's what this is all about. Alright, I'll go with you and try to get the truth out of Hiriko. Thank you. I think it's best if we talk in private, just the 3 of us, before involving anyone else. I believe Hiriko is in the leisure lounge. Leisure, on the 3rd floor alone. Would you mind coming along with me right now? Sure, no problem. Let's go talk to her. Thank you. Is Hiriko really hiding something? I can only hope she'll be honest with us. If she refuses, things could get complicated. Well, I'm sure it'll work out somehow. It's gonna take me straight there. No. Oh, it's nighttime too, even better. Everyone else is in their rooms too, except for you. Hi. I don't see you on your own very often. My dear brother said he needed time to get his master plan ready. He'd shut himself in his room and doesn't want to be disturbed. What is his plan, anyway? Did he tell you anything about it? No, not a thing. He always handles important stuff by himself. See. There's nothing else. I'll get back to my walk now. Excuse me. I guess we're just going down anyway, so it doesn't matter. Oh boy, things are gonna get a little interesting here. Actually, I don't think it mattered what I just did. It's being silly. Alright. It just said Hiriko's in a leisure lounge. What we should be doing here all on our own. Look, over there. Pointing to the pool from where we were standing, we could make out a shadow moving in the water. As we got closer, whatever it was came to the surface, sending a spray of water across the edge of the pool. Standing there was, of course...
Your peeping technique leaves a lot to be desired.
What? We weren't peeping! That's right. We wouldn't. That's to say, we didn't.
Why are you both acting so flustered?
You there, sitting at home. Acknowledge me.
That much?
Does my body really unsettle you that much? What's up here?
It's not that, it's just...
Get to the point. I know you didn't walk in here by accident. You knew I'd be here, so you must be here to see me. Out with it.
David, calm down.
What do you...
We have something very important we want to discuss with you.
Very important, you say? All right. Wait here while I go get changed.
Yeah, David, while she gets changed. We watch Hiriko make her way toward the locker room, the silence broken only by the echo of her wet footsteps. Half an hour later. Half an hour? Half an hour, seriously. Thank you for waiting. Now, let's hear this very important matter of yours. My time is precious. Feel free to skip the preamble. Okay, well, There's no easy way to do this. I've just got to go for the direct approach.
Huh.
Let's hear what she has to say. Like the ducky over there. It's a great place for a leisurely lounge with a tropical mocktail in hand. Just kidding. At a gym. It might be helpful for combat, and there's no harm in exercising once in a while. Alright, I'm going to come right out and ask. Kiriko, do you know something about this war? Something the rest of us don't? Open your eyes and look at me, I know you do. What makes you think that? And so suddenly, too. We figured it out from some of the stuff you've said and done. Plus, if we assume you have information that we don't, it actually explains a lot. Your cold, practical attitude for one, and your dedication to winning at any cost. Is it true? Do you know the truth about this war? About Last Defense Academy? It's not that we consider you an unfit leader or anything, Kiriko. Not that, now that Sorey's gone, there's no doubt you're the best person for the job. But I can't follow someone who insists on keeping us in the dark like this. And I'm sure everyone else would feel the same, if they knew. Is that a threat? Are you planning to go behind my back and turn everyone against me? Believe me, I'd rather not have to. Fighting amongst ourselves could tear this unit apart. If that happens, we'll be in no condition to fight the invaders anymore.
Hey!
We're not trying to start a confrontation here. We're still on your side. We just want to know the truth. Everyone's so confused about what we're doing here and how we got caught up in it. Once we know the truth, it'll be a lot easier for us to focus on doing whatever it takes to win the war and go home. There. So please, if you know anything that might help explain all of this, I think we have a right to hear it. You've really got me up against the wall here. I can hardly shrug this off with an I don't know anything now, can I? I'm impressed. I didn't think you had it in you to grill me this mercilessly. We didn't mean to grill you exactly. You've asked me if I know something about this war. If I have to answer, then yeah, I do have certain information that you may find relevant. Okay. You do? Really? What is it? Is it about what's in the defense room? Or how they chose who to send here? Hold on. Can we go and get the others first? I want everyone to hear this all at once. It'll be better for our morale that way. Do it in the morning.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
The nighttime announcement. Didn't realize how late it was. We'd be up all night if we try to call a meeting now. Maybe we should pick this up again tomorrow morning. Is it alright with you, Kiriko? I'll tell everyone to meet up in the cafeteria like we did before. Very well. You're right. It's best that everyone hears this firsthand. Hey, you're not going to go back on this? You haven't left me with much choice. Besides, I haven't been hiding this information because it reflects badly on me or anything like that. I just thought it might be better to spare you from such a harrowing. Ooh. Ooh. Harrowing. It's that bad? You should tell everyone that was your reason for hiding it, too. Trust us, whatever this truth might be, I'm confident we can handle it. We've made it this far, and most of us have made up our minds to put our lives on the line. Our resolve won't be shaken so easily. Alright, I'll trust you. Just be aware that it's a long story, and you may not like what you hear. Yes, I like a long story. The fact that I've kept the secret from you for this long should give you an idea of how bad it is. Is it like the worst day ever? Something like that? In human history? Yes, I'll tell everyone to prepare themselves for the worst. Really not it would never really thought it would turn out like I never really thought it would turn out like this. But it's a relief that I'll finally get it off my chest. I'm going to sleep well tonight. A beat later, Yuriko was already halfway to the door. Before she could leave, I called after her. Wait, can I ask you one last thing? What is it? Are you serious about the deadline tomorrow? Or are you really going to force the non-fighters to leave? Ooh. I don't think she's going to say yes to this. I really don't think she is. You said that time and again that you didn't care if they died. Did you mean that? The way you talked about protecting us from the truth right now, finding it hard to believe that you're really that heartless. My primary goal here is to win the war. There's nothing I won't do for the sake of victory. See, that line right there is what throws me off about her. But maybe with more information, we'll understand why she feels that way. I mean, no one wants to lose a war if you're participating in it, but just something feels different about her. But it's not enough for us to defeat the invaders. All of us have to survive as well. That's what victory means to me. Despite those words, Yuriko clearly didn't intend to loosen up anytime soon. She continued on her way, her back to us the whole time. She's not so bad after all, just a little clumsy when it comes to expressing her feelings. Ace and I didn't stick around for long after that. We done all we came to do and it was getting late. We went back to our own rooms. About to be a big day 16. I'm glad we figured things out, but what about this harrowing truth Yuriko mentioned? Whatever it is, it's made her obsessed with winning this war. But it is also something she thought we'd be happier not knowing about. It could be that terrible, just this big secret. No use thinking about it now. By this time tomorrow, she'll have told us everything. I'd better go to bed so I can be fresh for the meeting in the morning. And so ended my 15th day at the last Defense Academy. And then the other question is, what is going on with this other plan? Hopefully it's not something stupid that compromises it. The 16th day would bring a development none of us were expecting. One that would have a considerable effect on our war effort going forward. I checked all around the side of the wall of fire. There's no sign of her anywhere. She's not in her room either. I've looked in a bunch of classrooms, but she's not in any of them. Sorry for being so useless. Don't understand this. Damn it, where the hell is she? Yuriko had disappeared. Today was supposed to be the day she told us all about what she had been hiding. But when we got to the cafeteria that morning, Yuriko wasn't there. We waited long enough that we started to get worried. A few of us rang the doorbell outside her room, but there was no answer. That's when we knew something wasn't right. We decided to split up and search the school for her. We scoured every inch of the academy, but failed to find any clue as to her whereabouts. Is there a fire extinguisher missing? That's the next question. After that, we tried looking outside. We followed the wall of fire all the way around, but still didn't find anything. She was gone, vanished without a trace. Where'd she go, mistress? It's safe to say she isn't anywhere on school grounds. That just leaves one explanation. Look, we need her because she's the strongest person. I need her for battle. She can't be getting herself off somewhere. She must have gone outside the wall. No, that's not possible. I mean, both fire extinguishers are still in the entrance hall. She couldn't have gotten out without using one of them. Then where is she? Why should pick now to pull a disappearing act? You guys said Hiriko was hiding something from us, right? Some kind of secret about the war? Isn't it weird that she went missing right before she could tell us? It's the same as what happened to Saray. Mean we're going to find her chopped up and stuff in a trash can somewhere? Don't say that. You're gonna make me. If Miss. She's gone. Does that mean her fighter leave ultimatum no longer applies, right? Oh no, don't tell me that was part of your plan. I mean, nobody's going to want to test us while all this is going on. The rest of you don't even know what the test is going to be, right? Right? Shut the hell up, man. Why are you acting so happy? Wait a minute. Didn't you say you had a plan to get out of fighting or having to leave? What's the matter? You don't think I had something to do with this, do you? Have a little faith, Mr. Samino. I'm sad to say, my secret plan was a total bust. She disappeared before I had a chance to spring it on her. Maybe this is redundant at this point, but just what was your plan? I was going to seduce her. Didn't I mention I'm a master in the art of love? I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of funny though. That's very terrible, but that's pretty funny. Yeah, dude, I'm with you. Like, oh wow. Excuse me? Back in the complex, I'm pretty well known in certain circles. Practically a celebrity. The financial aid of my many kind friends is what's allowed me to put food on the table for me and my dear sister when times got tough. Wow. Wow. I'm sorry, everyone. I know my dear brother's aura makes him seem pure, and yeah, he's not pure at all, clearly. But so you're gonna put the moves on Hiriko and get her to let you off the hook that way? Exactly. It would have been the perfect plan. One only I could have pulled off. There are so many problems with that. I don't know where to start, but we've got more important things to worry about right now. If you didn't do anything to Hiriko, then where is she? If the school got attacked now, we'd really be in trouble. Yeah. Got no Saray, no Hiriko. It'd be a total crap fest. Let's try not to get sidetracked with worst case scenarios. Maybe we should search the school again?
Hey!
Yeah, that's about the only thing we can do right now. We wandered around the academy looking for the rest of the day. By the time the sun went down, we'd made no progress whatsoever. We were starting to get desperate.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Man. This is terrible. It felt like we'd finally reached an understanding with Hiriko, and now she's gone. She couldn't have just disappeared. She has to be around here somewhere. The fire extinguishers haven't been used, so we know she hasn't gone outside the wall. She's still on school grounds. She has to be. Let's look around one more time. Wait. It's late. It's getting dark. We'll have a better chance of finding something in the morning. It's important we take time to rest, too. If there's some other crisis after this, the last thing we need is to be sleep deprived during. He's right. He's right. We can't spend all night searching and risk the next attack taking us by surprise. We need to conserve our stamina so we'll be ready to fight when the time comes.
Hey!
Alright, you win. Let's call it a day. Who knows, maybe tomorrow Hiriko will come back like nothing ever happened and she'll explain everything. Anything's possible. Yes? I'll let everyone know we're done for today. You can go on back to your room. Sleep well. See you in the morning. She'll be back tomorrow like nothing ever happened. Even as I said it, I knew the chances of such a miracle were practically zero. I slept fitfully that night, too uneasy to really relax. Anytime things started to go our way, let's hopes were quashed almost immediately. Is that just the kind of place Last Defense Academy was? As soon as we were all up, we resumed the search for Hiriko. We started with the school interior. Nothing. Then we split into groups and checked outside. Everywhere we could reach, right up to the wall of fire. Still nothing. It was obvious now that Hiriko wasn't going to just show up out of nowhere. She disappeared utterly and completely. Another day and we didn't find anything. This is bullshit, man. People don't just blip out of existence like this. I wonder if it has something to do with that, like, that person that he saw that was trying to talk to him. I'm talking about him as in the main character, Taki. At night, because he was outside at night looking at the looking up at the stars, and there was someone behind him trying to talk to him, then just vanished. But he was surrounded by the Undying Flames, or in gold. We've been as thorough as we can, but there's still no sign of her. Does this mean she really did go outside the wall? What about the fire extinguishers, though? You can't get out without using one of them, right? Yeah, I'm sure of that much. Then where could she be? Maybe she got kicked from the server. She might have lost her connection because of sunspots or something. Can I say something? Listen up, everyone. My darling sister is about to grace us with her words of wisdom. You can do it, sister dears. I think I spotted an inconsistency in your logic just now. Something that doesn't quite add up. Please tell me. What's this inconsistency you spotted? It could be nothing, but what if using the fire extinguishers isn't the only way to get past the Undying Flames? Yuriko was keeping secrets, right? She knew things that we don't. What if that included a way out of the school that none of us had noticed yet? A way out? It's like back in the complex. You end up finding shortcuts and stuff in your neighborhood as you grow up and get to know it better. That's right. None of us even considered that possibility. You're a genius, sister dears. Oh, if only we'd gotten to know Yuriko better. She might have agreed to smuggle us out with her. So she left and went back to the TRC on her own? Hey, moron. This is Hiriko we're talking about. She was more serious about being the invaders than any of us. That could have been an act for all we know. This is the only explanation that covers all the facts. Actually, I thought of something else that might explain it. Oh, really? What's the other explanation you thought of? There's a difference between this disappearance and the last one. Hiriko was one of us. She couldn't detonate the bombs inside of us like Saray could. Oh, I see. So any one of us could be the culprit here. Oh boy. Darumi's about to go nuts. Like it's a killing game. Huh? If one of us killed her, carried her body outside the wall of fire, then came back after disposing of it, that would account for there still being 2 fire extinguishers here, wouldn't it? What? Since the corpse recovery drones don't work outside school grounds, they wouldn't have detected her death or brought her back to revive her. And it would be like Miss... Oh my god. No, please don't tell me that someone really killed her. Outstanding, Sister Dear. She thought of everything. Wait a minute. You really think Hiriko was murdered by one of us? Who was it? Which one of you killed her? Whoa, whoa. Don't look at me. We don't even know for sure if that's what happened. No. It's the only explanation that makes sense. Mistress Hiriko would never run off and abandon us, and she wouldn't let any second-rate invaders do her in either. But she let her guard down around one of us. That'd be all the killer would need to get the jump on her. Don't talk like that. We're not murderers. None of us would turn on a friend. Clearly you haven't played Danganronpa. Are you sure about that? We've only known each other for a couple of weeks. You don't know what everyone's capable of. Maybe, but still. My beloved Mistress Hiriko's been taken away from me. And in such a cruel way, too. I need to honor her memory by enjoying this paranoia-filled atmosphere to the max. That's your takeaway from all this? Please, it was only a theory. There's no firm evidence to support it. Right. Just a theory. Just one possibility. You explain yourself really well, though. I think this is the most we've heard you talk since we got here. This is her field of interest, after all.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay.
Mr. Clemens, congrats, Crazy Eyes.
You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can.
Sometime this summer I'll have them.
Well then, good night.
There goes the nighttime announcement. Another day is coming to an end. Both those theories mean Hiriko could have left school grounds. Looking outside the wall starting to sound like a better idea, don't you think? Save that for tomorrow. We're not likely to find anything in the dark. But if she really did have a secret way out, she'd probably be miles away by now. Nah, we'll find her. Pieces of her, anyway. Hey, you think we can shove the parts in to revive Hematic? Maybe it'll still work even if they're a little rotten. No, the manual was clear about that. It has to be used immediately after death, a few minutes at most. That won't matter if Hiriko's still alive, and I sincerely believe that she is. I don't think discussing things any further will help us at this point. Take a break, get some sleep. Tomorrow we'll come up with a plan to take action. Oh, right. Probably the best approach. The problem with this is, if we have to leave, not every one of us is willing to fight, which compromises something. It either compromises a search team or it compromises the academy. It's a lose-lose. The group dispersed, all of us exhausted and demoralized from another day of fruitless searching. We made our way back to our rooms in heavy, sullen silence. As tired as I felt, I found it hard to sleep that night. I just couldn't switch off. Where was Hiriko? How? And why did she disappear so completely? We'd gone over a couple of possibilities today, but I wasn't willing to believe either of them yet. Hiriko running away? One of us killing her? Each sounded just as impossible as the other. Yeah, two extremes, and probably the answer somewhere in the middle. My primary goal here is to win the war. There is nothing I won't do for the sake of victory. But it's not enough for us to defeat the invaders. All of us. Have to survive as well. That's what victory means to me. I don't think she was lying then, so why would she leave us so suddenly? I didn't come up with any answers that night, but I did eventually drift off. Sleep gave me no relief. Thoughts of Hiriko and what might have happened to her haunted my dreams. It went on and on like that for a while. Time seemed to lose all meaning. I could have slept several hours or only a few minutes. All of a sudden, my eyes flickered open. My body felt hot. Something was wrong. I glanced around trying to get my bearings. It couldn't be morning already. It was still dark out. Then I caught sight of something in the corner of my eye that had me springing to my feet. What the hell? What the? Yeah, it's the same thing that happened earlier. He saw outside. It's back.
You! What are you doing here?
I could barely speak. Fear and confusion were making my throat seize up.
Who are you? What are you? Why are you in my room?
It's trying to speak again, but I still can't make anything out. Just the same as last time. What is this thing?
Are you an invader? Why do you keep attacking the school? What do you want from us? I know there's something here, but what is it? I can't hear you. At least talk in a way I can understand.
Getting me nowhere.
Did you do something to Hiruko? Wait, no, not just her.
Hooray.
What happened to Sirei? Was that you too? What did you... Ah.
At night? Oh boy.
Hey!
He's gone. More importantly, is that the alarm?
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Unauthorized personnel detected on school grounds. Defense mode initiated. All available troops prepare for battle immediately.
I was right. The invaders are back. Damn it. Not only do we have to fight them at night, we have to do it without Hiruko too? Was this part of their plan? Did they get rid of her so they could attack while we're confused and disorganized? No time to think about that now. We have to get to the war room and get ready to fight. That alarm means the invaders are coming, right? They're going to be here soon. I'm so sorry. I'm so scared. I can't move an inch. Not helping us out at all, bud. Technically, there's only 4 of us to fight. Unless Tsubasa and Gaku have changed their minds. We should have been on the other side then, right? Where's she at? Hey, crazy lady, where are you at? Trying to talk to you. It's about time we got to break free from our everyday existence to go on another killing spree. You're going us a little too much, but that's okay. Oh, it's gonna be rough. An attack. We've got a fresh batch of invaders to deal with. I know. Right when I thought I was finally gonna get some sleep too, bastards could have held off till morning. Is it just the 4 of us though? What about Gaku and Tsubasa? I don't think they're coming. I did knock on their doors just in case, but Gaku didn't answer, and all I could hear from Tsubasa's room was a lot of dry retching. Bunch of party poopers. They should just embrace the bloodlust already. We just have to make do with what we've got. I guess so. I wish Shiriko was here though. Yes, me too. Wish all you want, it won't change a thing. We're still plenty strong even without her. Yeah, what's the worst that could happen? Apart from all of us dying horribly, I mean. I won't let that happen. Can't die here. I made a promise.
Don't be so modest. You can do it if you try, Taki. I guarantee it.
If she says so. That's right. I'm going to survive and make it back to the complex. Back to Kawa. So I can't die here. Let's do this. Let's protect our school. We'll kill the enemy. and make it through this alive. Talk to me. Now you're talking. This could be a total bloodbath. I'm gonna get so much EXP. We're all gonna get a lot of EXP because with no Grand Theft Auto coming out this year, that just means there's no reason for everyone to avoid playing Borderlands. Right. Of course. This is the only way to keep everyone safe. The fear hasn't gone away. I don't think it ever will. But if I let it get to me, I won't be able to save anyone. I'll do whatever it takes, even if it means fighting. Even if it means killing.
Come on, guys. Let's get this defensive battle underway.